Can you really learn to teach yoga online? Yoga is physical, it's personal, it's often about being in a room with other humans. So, how does that translate to a screen? I'm going to walk you through exactly how it does and how to tell whether an online program is real training or just information. I'm Sage Rountree. I ran a brick and mortar yoga teacher training for 15 years before building an online 200-hour program. Even though I had offered my teaching yoga to athletes specialization course online since 2012, I was skeptical about a fully online 200-hour training at first. But what I found is that online training isn't just as good as in person. In some ways, it's better. Let me show you why. And here's the thing, you don't have to take my word for it. I have a free mini course called Find Your Teaching Voice that you can try right now. If online learning works for you, you'll know within the first lesson. Link is in the description. Okay, let's talk about how online training actually works. A good training offers multiple content formats. Not everyone learns the same way. A well-designed online program gives you the content in video, in audio, and in written transcripts. Watch the lecture, listen to it as a podcast on a walk, read the transcript, and take notes. You choose the format that fits your brain and your schedule. In an in-person training, you get one shot at hearing the material. Online, you get as many as you need. A good online training has a live cohort. This is what separates real online training from a Udemy course. You're moving through the material with other people. You have scheduled live calls. You have a community space. You're not alone in a vacuum. You're part of a group. And that group becomes your support system during and after the training. A good online program offers mentored practice teaching. This is the non-negotiable. At some point, to be a yoga teacher, you have to stand in front of people and teach. In a good online program, practice teaching happens live with your cohort with a mentor present with real feedback. You teach, you get notes, you teach again. The format is online, but the experience is real. I resisted saying this for a long time, but having run both formats, I can tell you, you learn the material more deeply online. When you can re-watch a complex concept, anatomy, sequencing principles, philosophy, you actually absorb it. In a weekend intensive, you hear it once at hour 6 of an 8-hour day and hope your notes are good enough. Online, you learn at your own pace. Some modules will click instantly. Others will need more time. Online lets you spend 2 hours on the thing that's hard and breeze through the thing that's easy for you. In person, everyone moves at the same speed. Online, you don't have to uproot your life. You can work full-time, raise a family, and do a yoga teacher training. That flexibility is real. I want to be honest about where online falls short, because if I'm not, you won't trust the rest of what I'm saying. You miss the energy of being in a room. There's something about learning alongside other bodies in a physical space that is hard to replicate on Zoom. The casual conversations before class, the shared laughter, the feeling of practicing together. Online can get close, but it's different. Self-discipline matters more. When nobody is expecting you to show up at a studio at 8 a.m. on Saturday, the only person holding you accountable is you. A good cohort structure helps, but you have to do the work. Obviously, hands-on assists don't translate. If learning to give physical adjustments is important to you, that is an in-person skill. Some things genuinely require being in the same room. Ask these 3 questions about any online training. 1, is there a live cohort or is it purely self-paced? Self-paced alone isn't training, it's a passive course. 2, how does practice teaching work? The answer needs to be specific. Live sessions, many with a mentor, all with feedback. 3, in how many formats is the content available? If it's video only, that's a red flag. Multiple formats mean the program was designed for real learning, not just content delivery. Have you tried learning anything significant online? What worked and what didn't? I would love to hear your experience in the comments. The best way to find out whether online training works for you is to try it. Grab my free mini course, Find Your Teaching Voice. It's a real sample of online yoga education as I teach it. If the format clicks, you'll know. Link is in the description. Want a deeper comparison of online, in-person, and hybrid training? I've got a full breakdown linked right here. Subscribe if this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.